Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna do a quick recap of my weekend at the CSA show in Chantilly, Virginia, aka Washington D.C. show. So check it out. Uh, so I'm gonna do this while it's fresh on my mind. It's been like 2 or 3 days now since I got back. I've been sorting cars, going through cars, and putting some stuff on ice. Some basketball stuff on ice. So when the playoff starts, I can start moving them. Because when the playoff starts, those teams, those players and those teams, if they do well, their stuff's gonna jump up, double, triple. They get more recognition. So my weekend, let's start with football. Okay, Justin Herberts and Joe Burrows were moving so fast. So many people came up to us asking for football. Herbert, my friend Robert that I was setting up with, he had about 5 to 6 autographed Justin Herberts, and they're all gone in 2 days. Saturday, it's a 3 day show. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By Saturday, they're all gone. It was crazy. So Herbert was very good. Burrow, I think all of our Burrow autographed Burrows were gone as well. So those two guys, I had 3 or 4 guys coming up asking for Trey Lance. I didn't have any, so I didn't really know what to do with that. But a lot of people came up asking for Trey Lance, so that was kind of unique, I guess. My Russell Wilson was moving. Um, yeah, a lot of football guys. But then again, apparently this was like the best show for signers. Half of the Dallas Cowboys were there. Apparently, I heard Ezekiel was walking around smiling, and like he was just enjoying the moment. Apparently, this is a story I've heard. I didn't witness this, but this is a story I heard. Some lady was on her way into the show. She saw this guy just outside brushing his teeth and stuff, and she was like laughing at him. And then he asked like, "Hey, do you want to take a picture?" She was like, "Oh, sure, why not?" And then she took a picture, and apparently that was Ezekiel Elliott. He was just brushing his teeth out in the freaking parking lot. That's what I heard. I heard. I don't know how true that story was, but that was hilarious. But I heard great story about Ezekiel. He was like walking around. He was actually enjoying the show, walking around the show, smiling, laughing, just enjoying the moment. Um, who was it? Emmett Smith was there. So I heard a lot of Cowboys guys. Was CeeDee Lamb there? I don't remember, but a lot of Cowboys guys there. Ray Lewis was supposed to come, but he canceled last minute. Who else was there? It was tons and tons of guys. I can't remember all on top of my head, but it was a great show, packed. People were lining up um, just to get some autographs, so that was pretty cool. Next, let's go to basketball. Basketball is my favorite thing to pick up. Um, Basketball did very well. I think right now it's a good time to pick up basketball before the playoffs start or the play-in starts next week, April 12th. I think that's the date. And when, of course, when the playoff starts, it's gonna be big. Stuff are gonna start booming. So this is like the downtime right now. Stephen Curry is hurt. Probably a good time to buy a few Currys right now. For a fair price. If you believe in the Warriors, sorry about that, guys. My light ran out of battery, but so right now would be a good time to pick up Curry if you believe in Curry, because if you think the Warriors gonna go far and Curry's gonna do good and come, hopefully he comes back, of course, and do good. That would be a good pickup, but obviously it's a risk right there. My personal stuff that I'm picking up and holding on ice is Devin Booker, Zach Levine. I think Donovan Mitchell stuff are pretty cheap. I was talking to some guys. I was comparing Donovan Mitchell to our current generation D Wade, like Dwayne Wade from the Miami Heat. Um, I think they have the same playing style. It's good. I just think they just need a better, you know, shooting guard, better shooter that play maybe 3 and D, like a Clay Thompson type of guy. I was saying that maybe if they get CJ McCollum, uh, or maybe Bradley Beal over to Utah, oof, I might win a championship. Um, I like Zach LaVine. He's going to the playoffs for the first time. His squad is good. If he stay healthy, if Lonzo stay healthy, that's a scary team. But of course, they're young. We'll see. I'm not really betting that they're gonna, you know, win the championship this year. But hopefully, they go to like second or third round or something. I really like Zach LaVine. Ever since he was in Minnesota, I play on NBA 2K. He's just like super good, athletic guy, and he can shoot. That's like the whole package right there. Like a dunker, athletic dunker with crazy layups and dunks, and he can shoot threes, like pull up. Like that's like the whole package for, um, what's it called, offensive players. That's like imagine a LeBron James that can shoot crazy threes like Stephen Curry. I mean, I'm not comparing him to that level, but that's what it's like. But of course, Zach LaVine has like ACL like problems. He's been getting injured. So it's Lonzo. Lonzo Ball, great defensive player, great team player, but he can't stay healthy for crap. Hopefully, DeRozan can step up, lead the team. With a few games. Devin Booker, I think he's this generation Kobe maybe, because he's a great scorer, not the best passer, but a great scorer. What is it, 72-point games? I mean, he's still young. He got Chris Paul, which is what Kobe never had, like a great point guard that can set him up. So Devin Booker's gonna be doing good. You got Aiden, so they have a squad. They just gotta make it happen, because they went to the finals last year. So they got the squad. They got one of the best playmaker point guard in the league right now, which is Chris Paul. Devin Booker, of course, is a scary scorer, and Aiden is he protects the rim, rebounder. They got a squad, so they're scary. So I'm picking up Booker right now. Chris Paul, he's great, but he's like Carmelo. Like they're great players, but they're too old to pick up right now, because they probably don't have as much ceiling. But who knows? If Chris Paul wins championship, like Matthew Stafford, maybe his cards would jump. Who knows, right? Next is Trae Young. I compare Trae Young. I compare Trae Young to like a baby Stephen Curry. He's like the baby Stephen Curry. But compare Trae Young cards to Luka cards. Trae Young is dirt cheap. Trae Young's probably like 1/5 to 1/8 of a Luka card, of the exact same card. Like a Prism Silver or something. Like Trae Young cards are probably 1/3 or 1/4 of a Luka Prism Silver Raw or anything. Like autograph cards, like any cards, like exact cards side by side. Luka and Trae Young is so much cheaper than Luka. And if you look at Trae Young, like he actually makes out the first round in the playoffs. Last year he went to the Eastern Finals. He doesn't have the best team, but he's pretty good. I think Trae Young is cheap. And Anthony Edwards, I compare Anthony Edwards with Trae Young to Luka and LaMelo. Anthony Edwards compared to LaMelo Ball, he's so cheap. He's probably 1/3 the price of LaMelo Ball. If you're looking at stats side by side, Edwards is a great scorer. He's probably a better player. LaMelo is flashy. He's the Kardashian of the NBA, so he gets more love. He's been in a spotlight since he was, 14, 15 years old, so he's big. He got that name. He's like the Zions. I mean, LaMelo's a great player. Don't get me wrong. Like he's getting better at scoring. His numbers looks better this year than last year. He's team player, dimer. He actually tries pretty hard to play defense and stuff like that. But I think Edward is probably a better scorer. Everybody's saying that Edward's ceiling is super high. LaMelo is good, but he's a point guard. You know, he needs good players around. He makes people better, but he also needs good players around him to get his stats up. Because I don't think he can carry the team himself. He's not like a crazy, amazing shooter. He can get to the rim, but he's kind of skinny, so he break his wrists and stuff all the time if he like going for a layup and like falls hard, you know. So he needs those big men to like dime the ball to. Um, so, like I said, Trae Young and Edwards are too cheap, in my opinion. I'm always picking up Kawhi Leonard. He's hurt right now. He's probably not gonna be back this year. Currently, Kawhi Leonard is my favorite player, so technically I do PC him, but Kawhi Leonard price are dirt cheap. It's like it's even cheaper than Kevin Durant's card back when he just right when he left the Warriors and went to the Nets during the 2020 2021, like when like the hobby was like super huge, everything was inflated. Like KD cars were dirt cheap because he was hurt for like 2 years or something. So that's what Kawhi Leonard is right now. Like his cars are dirt cheap, like so cheap. I get PSA 10 Prism color for less than $50, like crazy. His rookie autos for $300, $300. Like Kawhi Leonard autograph range around from like 150 to 250, like crazy dirt cheap. I PC him personally, so I pick him up all the time as much as I can find. So I pick up Kawhi. Obviously, if he comes back next year, him and Paul George get healthy, do well. I mean, Kawhi already got 2 championships with 2 different teams, so he might want to be like LeBron and get 3 championships with 3 different teams. You know what I mean? And LeBron's great, you know, but he's getting older. His team is it's not doing that great. It seems like the Lakers aren't going to those playoffs or the play-ins at all this year. AD is fragile. He's always getting hurt. So we'll see what happens. Maybe once LeBron leave or retires, you know, Lakers got to go back in rebuilding mode. So they got, I don't know what their draft picks are, but Lakers got to go back in rebuilding mode. And the Clippers, you know, they might be the team for the LA for a little bit. I mean, Lakers always Lakers, you know, like the Clippers not going to overshadow the Lakers in LA anytime soon, I don't think. Even when Kobe was like at his last 2 years when the Lakers were trash and then Kobe retired, the Clippers was killing it, but people still like LA, you know, I mean Lakers. So yeah, I picked up a whole bunch of basketball. Mike Trout, for me, is awesome. Mike Trout is the best. Like when I pick up a Mike Trout auto, I can't hold it for the weekend. I picked up 2 Mike Trout autos this week, and one of them was gone in like a day. I still have another one, but I don't mind holding Mike Trout. They don't stay. Mike Trout's is my MVP. Like every single car shows, I try to pick up Mike Trouts. Like they do not stay at all. Mike Trout autos is where it's at. And I'm always picking up Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and Magic cards. So if you guys see me at car shows and you got some Magic cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, come bring it up. And I'll trade you sport cards for them, or trade other cards for them, or I'll even buy off you, whatever. But Pokemon cards, surprisingly, this weekend for me, did pretty well, you know. They moved a lot. Maybe I was like the only one with like a lot of Pokemon cards at the event, but I picked up a $1,400 first edition Team Rockets It had like a whole bunch of other stuff, but it was like the main stuff was the first edition Team Rocket holographic collection for 1400. I did a whole bunch of trades. Charizards, always moving, Pikachu's, EV cards. Those are the best threes. Always move. But it was a good show, you know. It was a good show, not bad. We had some rough patches in the beginning with the people running the shows. A lot of vendors were saying that, you know, they could be a little bit nicer. They could have better customer service, but it is what it is. We asked them to get us like a decent booth, you know. They put us all the way in the back, literally all the way in the back against like the corner of the exit sign, but it's fine, you know. Our table didn't even have skirts on it. And, like, you see other tables, they have like skirts, like mat, like tablecloth or whatever. Our table was naked. It didn't have anything on it. So I had to run across the street to Walmart, get one of those party table sheets and put it on there. It was just, yeah, it was just kind of rough. We got 3 tables. We had 4 people, and they were trying to charge us $100 for an extra vendor badge. Like, admission is only like $30, like $20-$30. What? Why? I mean, it is what it is, you know. Like, it was a decent show, top 5 show. It was a good show. You make the worst situation to the best situation. That's what you do. People don't come to your table, you tell them to come. Like, yo, come here, come to my table. That's literally what I was doing the whole week. I was like, yo, come here, let me see your cards. But yeah, it was a cool show. Good show. This weekend it was gonna be a 3 show for me. In Charlotte and Salem, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So I got a Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS World Series Championship coming up this weekend in Charlotte. It's a 3-day show, or technically 2 days. Saturday and Sunday show. It's been over 2 years since COVID happened that they hosted a YCS for Yu-Gi-Oh! If you know anything about that. And apparently there's like a Saturday sport car show in Charlotte as well, so I might check that out. And there's a 2-day show, over 350 tables apparently in Winston-Salem in the fairground. Is from Friday to Saturday, so I'm gonna try to hit that up on Friday and then go to the Charlotte on Saturdays. And then maybe if nothing happens, I might go back to the Winston-Salem one if that one was great. If not, I just stay in Charlotte, you know. I got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Event going on Saturdays and Sundays, so it's gonna be a cool, heavy, hectic weekend. Got my coffee, got my 5-hour energy, got my Monster, got my Red Bull. We're getting ready for this. Remember, guys, when you go to car shows, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. I see guys carrying around like those gallon jugs of water. It's a good move, but it's a little too heavy to carry around, you know. But yeah, I'll definitely be making videos of this weekend. Hopefully get some videos for you. But thank you for watching, guys. My name is Kenny. I go by GM Fire Red. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please like this video or unlike it, whatever you guys want to do, up to you. Comment below what you think. If you don't like the video, tell me why you don't like it, and you know, I'll improve, try and make it better, you know, whatever. If you like it, let me know you like it, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you guys. Peace out. Rah!